Welcome back to Warhammer Geheimnisnacht, and I think we have one big target left to go for now. So as I discussed last episode, Kislev actually have a lot of our de jure empire, which is, what is it, Norscan High Kingdom or something? Hang on, wait, it's not that one. Let's try that again. De jure, yeah, there we go. High Kingdom of Norska. So as you can see, all of this on the south coast of Norska, and all of this sort of central northwestern area of Kislev is ours, or at least it should be ours. So I was thinking, let's go ahead and take that from them, seeing as I don't think we're in an aggression pact anymore, are we? Because we were briefly allied with them when we were a much smaller kingdom, just so that they wouldn't swallow us up. Now what? Oh, we have subjugation against them. Right, let's have a look through, see what we've got. So we've got single county conquest. Now obviously that will take me about 14 years to take everything using that, so we're not going to do that. We have holy wars, which are obviously duchy size. We can turn them into a tributary, which might be pretty interesting, but I actually do want to take this land. We've got Chaos Raids, again, which as we've seen before is just a way of getting gold, upping the Doom counter. We can Great Conquest the Kingdoms, which will give us directly the kingdom. So if you look there, sort of midway down, vassalize or take everything held by the Tsar in the Oblast of Serhene, that place. So we can essentially take a whole kingdom's worth of counties, or if subjugation works the way subjugation should work, yeah. Primary title, the Tsardom of Kislev is forfeit. Everchosen Guthruder becomes Tsar Puklik's new liege. So we can declare one war and take the whole of Kislev, if I'm reading that properly, which I think I am. Now it does say Vlad _subjugation _desk, which makes me think this may be what Vlad uses to take the whole empire. Except for some reason we have access to it, and I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because we're Dark Pantheon, I'm not sure. Anyway, sure, why don't we at least pick a kingdom that we do want, just in case we take that whole kingdom. What's this one here? Fjellsender, okay. So let's go ahead, declare war. Subjugation of this one here, isn't it? Fjellsender. And we do fit everything. You've told Tsar Puklik the same thing you've told all who oppose you. Surrender and serve me in life, or die and slave for me in death. However, he has refused to submit. He shall die and slave for me in death. And that's clearly a picture of a vampire. Makes me think maybe this is something the Everchosen allows to do, because obviously we're the Everchosen. So, maybe this is just something they've enabled for us? I'm not sure. Either way, how many men have they got? 11,000. We have 8,000. However, I did have to put down the retinues to declare those wars, because it's something like if our army sizes have to be within 95% of one another, and they weren't. We had something like 22,000 men at that stage. So, let's hire some mercenaries. As one of you pointed out, mercenaries are pretty bad at this stage of the game. Well, I'm not even sure if they are bad at this stage of the game. Let's just have a look at, say, average heavy infantry. See, we are quite far ahead. If we were going to war with Bretonia, for example, then we would have some issues. However, they aren't affected by the tech points, so after sort of the halfway stage, when it comes to everywhere else, knowing sort of level 5 or above of the heavy infantry, we probably don't want to use them, or light infantry, or whatever the hell they happen to use. Are you guys really the only ones we can hire? That might be an issue. I know, we got plenty down here. Alright, so this should just about bring us to the Tsar's equal. Who else do we want? You got 500, yeah, 700 men. Yeah, it all adds up. Why not? Sure, we'll take some elves there as well. The rest are just crappy little armies. What are we up to now then? 18,000. Right. So let's set a rally point. Well, his capital is there. Can we get to there by boats? We could. We could send some fleets straight down here. Is this the Westerland? Yeah. So we could send some boats straight down the Westerland, past the capital of Sylvania, all the way to Kislev's capital, which is Kislev, funnily enough, makes sense. We could have sort of an army front within the mountains, around here, I would guess, just because there's a river there, so if we cut them off here, stop them progressing into our provinces, we could push one army down from here, and actually launch a coastal assault on here and spread out, maybe up to these other kingdom-level tiles. Oh, you're a mess. Yeah, let's do that, okay. So let's take these guys. We'll lead the assault on Kislev's capital. Because obviously if we take his family prisoner, they're a good war goal. So how many boats have we got? We've just got enough boats for this. Let's put those down and set a rally point. Oh, in Finsic. Alright, fair enough. And then with the rest of our armies, we'll raise our own armies and call on our vassals. Let's have them move to, not to Finsvik, but instead, let's try and find a decent province over here. That one's got, not very much. 8,000. Looking for a place with good supply. We've got 10,000. 13,000 in Cracker Drac. Sure, we'll move over there. We'll move over just around here. We'll put the armies together and sort of make equal balanced armies by the time they get there anyway. So let's remove that in... Excuse me? Do I have to... No, I don't want a rally point in Finsvik. Can I... Please. Sure, I don't know why it's doing that. Let's set one in... Set one over here then. They're behind the mountain as well, so we'll be able to see the AI coming quite easily. Should be able to move away, because they'll have to pass through mountains as well. Let's raise those. No, I'm pretty sure they just move to whatever rally point they're closest to, don't they? So I think I'm still going to have to manually box around them and move them. Send you guys over there. And we don't want the large army, like I said. That's going to be our river invasion. All right, everybody head over, and I'll set this army to have all the AI attached to. We'll move them in one big doom stack, and I'll just sort of split them up, depending on attrition. What's the attrition like over here? 12,000, I saw 2,000, that's not good. 7,000. Then again, we do have maxed out military organization, so it might be a lot easier than I'm giving it credit for. Alright, that's all of our boats. We're doing a couple more. There's four boats. Where are you going? Alright, there we go. Right, that's exactly the amount of boats we need. No, they're reinforcing. Stop. Have we got another boat? Yes, hurry up. Can you get there before they reinforce again? Yeah, good. Alright, let's get these guys on the boats. Like I said, they're going to sail straight down the Westerland, straight to Kislev. Now, I assume we can go down rivers, right? Can we not? Wait, I named the boat selector, the army selector. Let's try that again. I just assume that Norscan can traverse rivers, major rivers. Maybe we can't. Oh, no, we can get to here, fine, right? We're going to have to walk from... Yeah, okay. So it becomes a different type of river there. So just really as far as we can go. That's very annoying. Alright. Well, we'll walk from there. That's actually not far. It's giving us a back door anyway. And everyone else, hopefully they're all... Yep, they're all moving over. Right. This is good. Two-pronged attack. We are slightly over our domain limit. Did somebody die? Did we inherit something we're not supposed to have? Yeah, what is this? Why did we get this? Have we not... Oh, right, I remember. Yep, because that guy had that. And we've also inherited this province here. It has a bunch of castles in it. Let's put those down. Right. 12 out of 10, that's fine. Way over our vassal limit as well. Is there anything we could do about that? We could change centralization. No, that actually reduces vassal limit, doesn't it? Go for imperial? Yeah. But we'd have to reform before we can do that. Damn. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I mean, we can always just tidy up some of these borders a bit more. We can wait for someone to die and make someone a double duke if necessary. It's not ideal, but it's pretty much the best we can do right now. And they definitely can't sail any further, can they? That's a real shame. Alright. So, we'll have you guys move straight to Kislev. And those are our best commanders, I assume. We'll get the Lutbut on there as well. Alright, and they're not actually taking attrition. How long until they will take attrition? We can pass through all of these pretty unscathed, actually. Alright, that's good. Let's send the boats back and put them down. Just because if we subjugate, we're going to take everything anyway. Right, the Battle of Bolno, apparently we won. Where is this happening? Must have been actually in Kislev there. Now, they are sending boats over to us. Oh, wait, that's our host. Let's not worry about that, then. What have we got? What are we dealing with right now? We got... That's the host. Got a few men here and there. Getting our armies sort of coalescing over on the old Dwarven province. Alright, boats down. We are in their capital. Right. Taking a little bit of attrition. Here we are. Right. So why don't we... I say we could build a fort, but actually we don't need to. Gods bless your household. Yeah, this event again. I mean, I can't say it'll burn, because everyone will hate it, so the child stays. Why not? Keep the beastmen around. 5.3%. We can assault it, though. Which I definitely will do. Oh, well, maybe I won't. Now that I look at it. Hang on. I almost forgot we could do this. I'm not going to show this every single time, don't worry about it, but I figured this is their capitals, this is probably important. Yes. Alright. Well, this is going to help out. 5%. It's a good start. And bear in mind this is for a whole empire, essentially, so... 10% this early on is... Well, 20% this early on is definitely nothing to turn your nose up at. So let's go ahead and move over here, just because we can actually leave the mountains at that stage. Why don't we take, have we got two sort of relative size armies? We've got 11,000 there. So we'll move them to there, and these guys here can coalesce into another army. Because I think they'll be around the same size. This one will be slightly larger, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. I just don't want to kill off all our troops to attrition. Especially as they're fighting in their homeland, so they'll be slightly better than us at this. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. We've got about 13,000, 11,000. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Taking attrition now, because we are in the mountains during winter. You've got no commanders, so let's put some commanders on here. Merge these stacks here, and is that really everyone we've got? Should have really spread the mercenaries out amongst our regular men, just so we had more commanders. That is a Zinch Flamer. That'd be a pretty good commander, I think. Alright, what else have we got? You can be set, but you're already leading armies, so let's sack you instead. And you as well. Please give us some good commanders. Right. Put you on there. And then we'll put you on here and you here. That's not terrible, I guess. We're still missing a commander on this army, but we've also got a flamer on the main, you know, on the vanguard. So, all right, how are we doing with capital? Just about to siege yet another province. Why don't we drop some more fireballs on this? Nice. Now the next most valuable target, I assume, is going to be any other lands that he holds. He actually has a lot of land. We cover this kingdom level title here. We've got a couple of dukes around. He actually doesn't have many high level valuable targets kicking around. Some dukes here and there. Another duke there. It's going to be kind of tricky. Oh, we're losing a load of men to attrition. Look at this. Damn, that's a shame. Okay, well, we could probably almost put those guys together in a single stack. We'll send you to... Let's move those straight to that kingdom level type. We'll move those to the duchies, because these are the slightly smaller stack. And I think this is one all the allies are supposed to be attaching to as well. Yeah, so they'll reinforce as and when they can. Oh, that's dangerous. Are they at least going their separate ways now? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, damn. Right. Let's move some of you guys onto this one. There's been some just great army management here. Right, so they've got some troops. Why don't we, oh, we could siege it down first, I suppose. Plus, by sieging provinces, we're actually going to get vision, which I think might be important. It would have been probably worth sieging just a random province over here, just so we can see anything that tries to pass up there. Yeah, that's fine, though. Oh, well. So we've got 2,000 men. So I'm going to finish off this siege. I think we should be able to assault this. Oh, no. Never mind. I lied. So where are those 4,000 men going to? They're going north. I would like to kill that, because we actually... Oh, we've completely sieged their main province, have we? Oh, that isn't theirs. Right, I see. That's a religious head. Okay. Well, this is their army, so this should give us some war score as well. 68%. Good, good, good. Why don't we chase them down to that duchy and siege that duchy as well? That gives us a bit more war score. 73. Sieging this king level title shouldn't take too long. Oh, that's the duchy, my mistake. Okay, this one shouldn't take too long either, though. Minus 2.5%. Sure. Whatever, small goat child. 84%. Are there any more troops around? We've got no battle war score at all yet. Where are your men? He's up there leading that army. We could attack that just to try and capture him in battle. It's probably not worth it, though. Boys will be boys. Right, that's that one down. 89%. Maybe I should just assault for victory now. Sure, we'll make some fine jewellery. 100%. Okay. Now we see if this worked as we hoped it would. Are we going to take the entirety of Kislev in one war? Huh. Yeah, no, if I was Sylvania right now, I would probably be a little upset. A little angry. So this guy isn't listed as our vassal. Alright, there we go. Something weird was happening there. Why don't we put down our troops and just let our mercenaries sweep up these last few men? We'll go ahead and subjugate them, and then we'll transfer... Oh, he surrendered, right. So let's transfer him to him. Who's he called? This guy. Now, this is also going to make this guy like us a bit more. He is quite powerful, though. Oh, he likes us by 100 anyway. Why? Subjugated plus 150. Liege is Everchosen. Plus 100. But he's... Okay, sure. Maybe the old world gods like that we're Everchosen? Unless it's just a permanent vassal opinion plus 100. That seems a bit odd, though. Sure. Well, that's... okay. Stable kingdom for free. Why not? Right, what about you? Would you like to surrender? Okay, we can't subjugate this guy. Seems to be only... Wait, why can't we subjugate this guy? Spare no expense. 13,000 gold on jewels. Sure. I'm pretty sure we've already done this, though, and we got a wand or something out of it, right? Let's offer up to Slanesh. Why not? Oh, we're starting to mutate some more. I wonder if we become a major mutant or something like that, actually turn into a chaos demon. I know you can summon them, sacrificing other people. Why can't we declare war on you? Oh. Really? That counts as being in their province? God damn it. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's try again. Declare war. Chaos raid. We could just holy war them. They are a duchy anyway, so it wouldn't matter too much. Let's do that. 4,000 men. Nah, it won't affect us too much, I don't think. There we go, 75%. And then I need to tidy up borders, but I won't mess around too much doing that on the video. We need to get under our vassal limit and under our domain limit, ideally. Was that a rebellion? Genuinely? We just took the whole of Kislev and you decided to rebel against us? Where are they? Peasant revolt for Nilfheim. That's right near our capital, isn't it? Yeah. Weird. Okay. Raise the men, I guess. That's so odd. Oh, you know that Everchosen who just conquered the whole of Kislev? Yeah, why don't we revolt? Get your pitchforks, lads. Can we sacrifice him to chaos? Can I convert this guy into like a bloodthirster? Yes, good. I know you can do that. You can do that. We saw a little bit of it when we were part of the Lost and the Damned Society. It'd be a shame if you can only do that as part of Lost or the Damned, or whether you have to worship a specific chaos god before you can summon forth like a bloodthirster or a flamer or something. Anyway, I've got a lot of things to deal with here. This is a mess. Why don't we just quickly tidy up the last of these? Take these small borders here and there. Kingdom of Kislev, apparently? That doesn't make much sense. He's also chaos, so we can just subjugate him fairly easily. Oh, did I put down the mercenaries? Well, that was silly. Alright, I'll tidy up these borders very quickly, and then we'll see how things are looking. Okay, so I just tried an offering for Tzeentch, and we actually got an event out of it. And I wish I was recording the start of it now. One of the bodies on the pyre explodes in a shower of gore. The mountain moraines come together into an unusual shrieking mix, a demonic gift from your master. Courtier named Arzek, and we gain 500 prestige. What? Is Arzek another Tzeentch flamer, do you think? They're normally right at the bottom of the list. We have so many people in our court. Yeah, look at that. Tzeentch just sent us another flamer. 36 intrigue, holy shit. I mean, we could afford to put them on our council. They are loyal to us. 36 intrigue is way too high to ignore. Why don't we just set up our council? Sure, 2 demons on the council. Why not? Why don't we just set the council as we feel like? Seeing as... Oh, well, this is probably bad. My son husband? Rival? I was going to say, why don't we just put anybody on the council, seeing as everybody loves us anyway, because we're the Everchosen, so it doesn't really matter about upsetting vassals or anything. This is a good council. 18, 19, 16, 36, 20. Okay, well, why don't we have you then, Flamer, studying technology? Makes sense to me. Let's see if we can buy anything from the dwarfs. Buy armaments? Nope. And what about you? Now, somebody said even dwarven counts can sell armaments. However, they have to have the foundry, I think it was, in their capital. So, this one here, Chaos Dwarf Factory, is probably it. I don't know, it seems like a lot. It could be the Demonsmith Laboratory either. Either way, we could essentially split this up into lots of Chaos Dwarf counties and make them all our tributaries so that we have a higher chance of getting it. But apparently anybody that worships Chaos and Orcs as well can buy from the Chaos Dwarfs. So it makes it a lot harder short of conquering the entire Chaos Waste, which I'll do at some stage. But we still have Kislev to tidy up first. Our daughter is trying to kill us in a plot. She's refusing. Oh, this guy's trying to steal the casting ring as well. Shit. That ring saved this campaign. Anyway, more to the point. Our daughter is trying to kill us. She's refusing. Sorry, our niece is trying to kill us, and she's not ending a plot. So, there's only one thing left to do. Oh, shit. I love that so much. As you press your advantage upon your enemy, you can feel your blows sapping their strength. Launching your final attack, you deal them 10 damage and cut through their armor, severing their torso in 2. Letting out a ferocious bellow, you signal your victory to the onlookers and challenge another to take place of your opponent. None step forward. That's pretty good. So what I've been doing, besides chopping my niece cleanly in half, is teaching Elumian, our Tzeentch Flame, the Secrets of Winter. No, what I've been doing is building up our retinue again, because I've just realised, now that we're such a gigantic empire, our retinue cap is huge because it's affected. It says there your holdings affect your retinue size. So we can now have a retinue cap of 43,000 points, which gives us roughly 14,000 Chaos Warriors. This is an entirely, Chaos Champion retinue. So I assume these are the big heavy, the big heavy armored guys, right? So morale and attack up 50% there, and we can get 14,000 of them. So I'm just sort of waiting for them to reinforce, because they're going to make wars a lot easier, seeing as obviously we can have retinues raised whilst we declare war. Another thing worth mentioning now while I'm on the subject is our heavy infantry also gets another 37% attack and defense from our tech advances, because that's basically what I'm sinking everything into now. And our regalia is here? Oh, right, that was the one that cost us something like 18,000 gold, wasn't it? Regalia, worthy of a true Everchosen. Crown of Command, Wand of Jet, Lesser Amulet of Protection. I thought we already had all of that crap. Have we got 2 now? Oh, did we lose our wand? Well, either way, we've got it again. Why don't we go through the artifacts very briefly and sort of see where we're at? So we've still got the Sword of Lightning. Now, whilst we are at peace, it's better to have the Major Star because it builds up our piety and prestige and stewardship. It's also just not bad in general. What rings have we got equipped right now? We don't? Oh, no, we've got 2 equipped. What have we got? Oh, we've got the Mage's Rings, right, for the learning buff. We could go Martial and buff up our troops, seeing as we've pretty much got infinite magic anyway, assuming I use a Mage's Tome. Let's unequip the Rings of Insight here and equip the Ring of Command instead. Just because we're also leading armies, so it's going to make it a lot easier. Well, it's going to make battles a lot easier. Right, that's going to take us up to 67. It hasn't already calculated that, has it? No, that's going to take us up to 67. We've got, that's a crown, which obviously we've got a Mage's Crown instead, which is just much, much better, plus 10 learning. We don't really have a good amulet. Our Mage's Amulet is pretty bad, and our Amulets of Protection are also pretty terrible. Apparently they help you out against plots, though, and as plots are, I think, the only way we can actually die at this stage. Might be about putting one on just for that sort of ultimate level of safety. I kind of do want to give the crafting one more go. Let's try it again. Am I going to regret this? I'm going to regret this, aren't I? How do we do it? We do it from the intrigue menu, don't we? Craft magical item. I want, okay, no, we have to do it from this menu. I want to make, if possible... Can we not craft an item for ourselves anymore? Am I going crazy here? Craft magical item. Right, it's because we were leading troops. There we go. I want to make the Mage's Robe, because I've heard that's very, very good. So if we go magic item crafting, Mage's Robes. Now, we don't have the bugged out spell points, unlike everyone else, so hopefully this should work, assuming we cast successfully. So, casting score of 9, we have 15 spell points. Each spell point add between 1 and 6 to the casting score. So we've already more than hit what we've got. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Surely we're way above it. There's no way we can succeed. Surely we're always going to overcast. We have 15 spell points, and each spell point adds a dice to it. Our minimum roll is 15. And also we've got level 5 casting level. Do we? Oh, I assume that's just not reflected in magic power then. The number of spell points spent on casting the spell, the higher your chance of miscasting. We've already got a chance of miscasting just by default, and we have to expend additional power dice. Can I just not? This isn't going to work, surely. Blazing Heat, an unending army. What does that mean? Yeah, no, this is never going to work. We're going to have to find someone weaker to craft it for us then. Let's try, we've got some beastmen who apparently know many eyes. Oh, that's horrible. This 12-year-old beastman can do it? Why? Dark magic. Bray Shaman. Oh, right, I see. So it's like a subclass of beastmen have the opportunity to gain their own sort of lore. Okay, let's try this then. Magic item crafting. Craft me a... Oh, can this guy not do it? Mage's Robes, there we are. Oh, good, here we go. Slan Corespawns caster level of 21, what is it, 21 million? 2.1 million? I'm trying to read that, it's hurting my eyes. And nothing happened. Now I remember why we stopped casting magic. Alright, well, our stack of Chaos Warriors here are more or less ready to go, and by the time they actually get to where we need them to go, which is just north of Kislev, they're probably going to be even more reinforced. I'm going to walk them over there rather than sending them on boats, just because they'll still reinforce if they're walking. So, another thing to point out before we actually get over there is, we have a trade post, a dwarf trade post, which is really valuable because these dwarf trade posts are really, really overpowered. Like, you thought the regular trade posts were overpowered? These ones are even worse. So look at this. Small Dark Industry Guild Post gives a ridiculous amount of buffs, plus a straight tax income modifier, which is great, obviously, if you're just starting out. So that's a really overpowered thing, and you can upgrade that 3 times as well. So I imagine by the last level, that thing's going to give your provincial bonuses like a huge boon. What else have we got? We've got Slavers Guild Trade Post. Now, I remember this from the last playthrough. Look at that. Minus 50% to the local build time and local build cost. Now, assuming we can keep this province Chaos Dwarf, we could essentially have this province churn out a load of artillery for us. There's a small chance it will convert. Now, the guy who owns it is a theocracy, so it's unlikely it will convert, especially not anytime soon. Why don't we try and do that then? Why don't we turn on the build cost and build time modifiers, and then we'll try and build, unless it's culturally restricted. Yeah, I think we could be in for some... Oh, no, here we are. Right, so we've got some Chaos Dwarfs building. Industrial foundations, right. Can we build anything at all that would give us the artillery, unless that is culturally restricted to the owner being Chaos Dwarf as well, rather than the province, that is. Okay, never mind. Looks like my master plan has been foiled. Okay, that's a shame. Well, unless we could, one way we could get around is obviously kill this guy off, or revoke his title and make him revolt, whatever. Give it to a Chaos Dwarf, so they can in turn create us some artillery. I'm going to record it this time, just in case anything cool happens. Slaanesh. Now, Slaanesh, I think, is the only one we haven't actually had anything successful from. So, obviously, Zinch, we got the Flamer. Cormy became a Berserker. Nurgle gave our vassals Rot, which I didn't realise what it did. Slaanesh just seems to give us random mutations that don't actually make us mutate. It sort of threatens it, but nothing happens. So, we've only ever got the spines. Maybe it's because we're Everchosen or something we can't mutate. I'm not sure. Either way. One thing that we... Okay, news is spreading around that one of your vassals has been blessed by the gods who wields their power through dark sorcery. Law of Zinch. Oh, shit. Gods bless my rat mind. Pleased. What can this guy do for us, then? Commission magical item. Can you do anything special? Sort of lightning, sort of destruction. Actually, yeah, I'll get you to do that if you don't mind. Because that is an incredibly good item. Better than our current sword. Now... Is it worth going after the other Everchosen and stealing his artifacts? So this guy is the Slayer of Kings. I kind of do want them at this stage, because we're sort of getting to the stage of the game where we're going to start wrapping things up, especially because the Doom counter is getting pretty high now, after all of our lollygagging. I think taking out Sylvania and Bretonium might be enough to trigger the end of the Doom counter. Plus, I'm just going to use Chaos Raids on all of them. Oh, we can actually Great Conquest them as well. That's really cool. Yeah, if we Chaos Raid, obviously that's increased the Doom counter. We can just, as I said, with our stunning retinue, just keep going through each province, blasting it down, and just chain walls together before they can respond, really. We don't really have anything else worth declaring war for. Embargo, Holy Wars, Chaos Raids. Obviously, Great Conquest, that's one where we need to have, as I recall, within the same army size, which we do, actually. So that's a surprise. He's got 46,000 men, I suppose, and we've got 33,000, so we can just about manage that. Yeah, let's get our Everchosen artifacts first. I'm going to steal them, because the guy that, obviously, the other Everchosen isn't landed. So there's no other way to get them. Unless we get caught into a war against him. Why don't we try and steal his... We could challenge him to a duel. No, I remember how that went last time. Let's steal his steed. Let's steal his horse. Now we get to choose who we take with him. We've got a choice of Zinchian Flamer, or Zinchian Flamer. I'm going to take the one whichever has the highest stats. So this guy on average has much higher stats. Yeah, he is just generally a better character. So we're going to take Alermian. Go and sneak into this guy's camp with with this fucking demon. Sure. This will be interesting. To steal a horse, obviously. I figured the horse was the most important thing. So, sneaking through the window, because this guy has huge intrigue, 83% chance of success, our intrigue is also very good. So on average, we're going to succeed quite frequently with that one. So let's go with that. Now, if he catches us, he gets to put us in his prison. Now, I think we're already his... Oh, no, we're not his rival. Turns out he just killed us in a duel and we regenerated, and then everyone forgot about it. Okay, we've got 2 bored guards. We can rush them down. The Everchosen and the Flamer rushing them down seems like it's the most logical thing here. 84% chance of success. Let's do that. Alright, what is our option here? 82% chance. Actually, much lower than I thought it would. Split up to cover more ground. Let's try and find this horse. I don't care about Assleaf. There we go. Dorgar, Steed of the Apocalypse. And this guy's happy that we succeeded. Thanks, Flamer. Are these things sentient, or are they just, like, big lumbering flamethrowers? Never really thought about that. Anyway, we got ourselves an Apocalypse Horse. Where are you, Apocalypse Horse? Can we equip it? I assume we... So we'd unequip the Mammoth Mount, but this is... I mean, it's not as good as the Mammoth Mount, but it's also a Demon Horse, so I kind of feel like I can't not equip it, you know? Also, the Mammoth Mount doesn't have a picture, so it's ruining my immersion. Okay, so we want to steal his next artifact, obviously. That's going to go on cooldown for quite a while. It's a shame we can't kidnap this dude. If we were part of the... Obviously, we can't join that society as Chaos Undivided. It does kind of defeat the point a little bit, but it's a shame we're not part of that, so we could abduct him. Oh, well. How are our dudes doing? So they're up to 8,600 men. You can become just your little goat freak. We're 8,600 men. We're just outside Crackerjack. Now, this is a... He was in a rebellion, and he still is by the looks of it. Oh, no. Did he actually get independence? He did. Right. So let's force vassalize this guy. He's got 2,000 men. If he says no, we'll just march our Chaos Warriors straight into his capital and kill everyone. In theory, he should say yes, though, because we definitely outnumber him. And seeing as he is... Did he just say no? Sorry, did I click the wrong wall type there? No. Weird. Okay, well, this guy obviously didn't get the option to try and surrender. Doesn't matter either way. Let's take him out. I just love the idea of 10,000 gigantic Chaos Warriors marching at this guy's capital. I don't know what you thought was going to happen. Speaking of which, where is his capital? Am I blind? Where is your... Where's your capital, though? Oh, really? Okay, right. Well, let's just siege everything down here first. I don't really fancy walking all the way up into the Chaos Waste at this point in the game. You must learn on your own. We are going to take out the Chaos Waste. I don't know if I made that clear enough yet, but we are going to try and subjugate all of this, because there is an Empire-level title, I think, just called, like, Chaos or something like that. High Kingdom of the Chaos Waste. There we go. That'll be another nice Empire-level title to have alongside our other ones. Can we even make the Empire of Norsca yet? I think because this is a titular title, we couldn't, if I'm remembering right. Let's find a Norscan province. No. Let's find a Norscan province. Yeah, we can't make that. Wait, why don't we have the Kingdom of the Isles? Oh, right, this was the island that was destroyed. Speaking of which, we had that other cursed province you won't remember. This is working again now. The game sort of regenerated some villages and temples for them. It's nice that it fixed itself. Right, 14%. This is annoying that his capital is all the way over there. Now, another annoying thing is he's in the middle of about 3 wars, which means we can't exactly go over there and siege it either, even if we wanted to. Just grab as much war screws as we can. It wasn't like a subjugation war he was in against someone else, was it? Chaos Raid, that's fine. Liberation Revolt, that's also fine. Holy Wolves for Svarg. I don't know where that is. I think these guys are holy warring for this province here. Alright, that's fine. If we can just siege all of these provinces, that might give us just enough war score anyway. We stole a skull trophy from Yerg Soki. Thanks, Yerg Soki. Well, that's weird. Okay, so, remember that equivalent of the Pope in Kislev? He's just declared war on us. Has he still got land in Kislev? He does. Right, I should have obviously declared war on him earlier for his holdings. Because he actually does have troops at this stage. Ring of Invisibility, Pegasus Mount, One Object, Giant Blade. Nothing we have to worry about. No crazy religious artifact. Well, that's a bit annoying. Alright, well, let's finish sieging these provinces. Let's head down and kill this guy. And then I think I'll also declare war on him as well to take those last of those Kislev provinces. Or holdings, I should say. Some of my vassals are beginning to suspect my reign has lasted too long. While they're not yet fully convinced of my immortality, they are suspicious. And will likely remain in trouble if they remain in power. Now, this is a base game event. Just to bring some balance back to the immortality event. Because obviously it would be weird in real life if a queen lived for 8,000 years or whatever. So, again, that's sort of a base game balance. And, oh shit, we were disfigured. That's fine. However, I don't think it will matter in this because we are the Everchosen. I don't think that the negative modifier you can get for reign being too long will ever be larger than the bonus we get from being the Everchosen, if that makes sense. So I don't actually think we need to worry about it, but it's worth sort of keeping an eye on just in case it gets out of hand. Alright, let's move out of here. Oh, we can keep our troops there because we do hold land. Oh, this is our land, I should say. Yeah. So we can take Kislev holdings and we're just already there, and we can finish off the siege that we literally just started. Right. Problem solved. He should now be unlanded. He is. Right. He always exists whether he's unlanded or not. Just because of the way the game works. Let's take out these last few provinces. We're at 40% of this go. We are going to have to siege his capital, aren't we? That's really annoying. Okay. Unless he's got an army kicking around somewhere. Have you got any troops? Yeah, he actually has troops in his capital. Sure. Has he at least got 1,400 men somewhere? Okay, there we go. That took a while. We surrender under these terms. Thank you very much. Right. Are we going to inherit his war? Doesn't look like it because he still has land up there, which he's about to lose. Oh, wait. He is still our vassal, though. Oh, that's his own problem, isn't it? It's his own war to deal with. Right, let's get the last of these dwarfs. Then, we are done with Norska and Kislev. We can turn our attention to Sylvania and try and at least bring about the end of all time. What is this? Northern gods have risen up in that's a lot of men. Okay, are we going to be able to deal with that? Do we have enough men? Yeah, we have more than enough men. Alright, send in the troops. Have we got not a better commander than that? Yeah, we do. Right. I'm really sick of all these education pop-ups at this point. I really don't care. It'd be nice if you could defer that. If the AI was a little bit better at choosing court educators, tutors, things like that, and just defer it to your court. Because in real life, I very much doubt, you know, Emperor Heinrich had to sit there and dish out education, you know, decide what books he'd buy for every single one of his damn courtiers. Don't think that was something that would happen, you know? Alright, there we go. So that we're dealt with. Now we can head back and deal with the dwarfs. Right, let's have a look at what Casus Belli we've got against him at least. Oh, we're still at truce with this guy, really? What about you? Let's try forced vassalization, see if they will just surrender. No. Peasant revolt again. Is this the point of the game where we've got to now? We're just going to have revolts left, right, and centre. Yeah, you've got nothing. We could just call in our allies. Let's see how many troops we've got. They're all so far away. Sure, whatever. Deal with this pretty easily. And these guys have... Oh, right, they were the tributary of the dwarfs. Got it. I mean, it gives us an excuse to squish the dwarfs down a little bit. And our allies will join this war as well, I should point out. Because I just called everybody in. We've still got that rally point up there, haven't we? So that's pretty convenient. We're going to have to catch these guys. Where are you heading to? To that peak, I assume? Yeah. Alright, let's head south then. Just because this army here is going to cut them off. So we can definitely catch them. So this is the dwarf army. Should give us some war score. Some Secrets of Winter. There we go. Not a huge amount, but better than nothing. It's just a case of sieging their capital now, and I think we'll be done. Right, Peasant Revolt ended. Let's move our troops up to here. Oh, is it necessary? I'm going to put my own troops down. Vassals can do what they want. We really don't need to moving around our armies for a war that's just about to end. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Right. You, I need to get rid of because you'll put me on my vassal limit already. What is that? The Gormandry? Oh, that's this dude. He's still our vassal, so, there you are. You enjoy that. Let's put a commander on here. Right, dwarfs. Let's talk. Can I duel you? Can we duel? Challenge to duel. He's busy fighting a war. Right, I see. Oh, he's part of that other war as well. Okay, that's going to take a while. Let's sit and wait. We'll duel him. Or until our... To be honest, it's more likely, I think, our truce will end before then. 3 years. We'll wait and see. We'll duel him. We'll kill him. Whatever we've got to do. We could just plot to kill him, I suppose, while we wait. Save just sitting around. We'll take out the last of the dwarfs. And then we can finally turn our attention to the Empire in Bretonnia. Nobody wants to join. That seems about right. Okay. That took a long time. But the dwarf is dead. We've now got King Sindri of Cracker Jack. He has... he's bedridden. He's a pretty useless leader. Hopefully, this is going to get rid of the final lot of dwarfs. Oh, no. They've got 2 duchies. We can only holy war them. Ah! Right. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. You know what? I don't care if I'm a truce breaker. I just want them gone at this stage. These dwarfs have been a thorn in my side since day one. Let's finish them off. Finally, Kislev and Norska will be done. We can turn our attention elsewhere. We keep freaking out at our courtiers and cutting them up and beating them up. Okay, 19%. I think we could just sit here and keep assaulting every single province. I mean, it's easier than using magic for a start. But secondly, our men are going to reinforce just as fast as we lose them in the assault. Oh, there's his troops, I guess. I don't know why he did that. Thank you for the free war score, though. I'm not complaining too much. Alright, Orvrandril Ulfason. Oh, he's probably got pretty good... Oh, no. I was going to say he's probably got pretty good personal combat. Okay, never mind. Attack the enemy. 11 damage. He's got to be dead after this. There we go. Sliced him in half. 100%. That's a good start. Right. Like I said. Let's just push on. How much is that going to cost us? 10,000 prestige. Half our prestige. I almost can't do that. Okay, give me a minute. I mean, he'll probably die anyway. I'll start a plot on him. We'll see what we can do. We'll move our really good Spy Master over there as well. We'll buff up the plot a lot. So, I can't afford 10,000 prestige. That's way too much. Finally. Time to die, little dwarf. Time to die. Then we're done. We're free. My Sword of Destruction. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Yes. 23% extra damage. I will take that happily. Much better than the Sword of Lightning. Vassal Opinion plus 12 as well. Holy shit. That's pretty significant. We became ill, but I didn't think it was worth commenting on because we're immortal. I don't think we can ever die from anything. I wonder if the Carstein Ring will bring us back from dysentery. Okay, we've almost done 67%. Come on. Goodbye, dwarfs. 91%. Oh, for the love of God. Cross the river. This has got to be it. This battle has got to be the end of it. Last march of the dwarfs. They're done. We're done. Holy shit. We are done. Duchy of Zradak. Kingdom of Cracker Drak. I'm going to give that away to anyone. I don't really care. Cracker Drak. Boom. We've done it. Kislev and Norska. Holy shit. That's a lot of progress for this one episode. Well, you know what comes next then? It's time to bring about Doom. Next episode very much might be the last, depending on how much war we get done. Just got to crank up that Doom counter and destroy the whole world. Yeah, I think it's time. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Because we haven't got much longer on this campaign, I don't think. And I'll see you next time.